So Dr. Jamie, while we still have you here, will you please answer some questions that we might have?
Sure, Jane, that'd be great.
Why do I need 2 shakes?
Well, you need 2 shakes because we need you to decrease your calories in order to have success with any weight loss program. You know, you definitely need to decrease your calories. So you want to get all the great nutrition you need, the amount of protein you need, and of course the amount of leucine that we feel that you need, but in a reduced number of calories. So really the only effective way to do that is using meal replacement shakes. And so we recommend 2 shakes to replace 2 of your meals, and then doing 1 healthy meal following our plan, and you're on your way towards success.
Great, thanks.
You could have the bar too, right?
Or you can have a bar now. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, great question.
Dr. Jamie, do I have to mix the shakes with milk or soy milk?
Well, that's an ideal way to go, but we also formulated it such that you had another option. Some people don't want to do milk or don't like soy milk, and so we created the formula such that you can do your 2 scoops or your packet mixed in either 8 ounces of non-fat milk or soy milk, or you can do 3 scoops and mix it in water. You're going to get essentially the same 24 grams of protein and approximately the same amount of leucine.
What if I wanted to mix it with like orange juice or something like that?
I don't recommend orange juice because we need you to have a certain amount of protein. So we talked about the 30% protein, a combination with leucine, and so in order to do that, you really do need to have an option that you're mixing in that contains protein. So either an extra scoop or the milk or soy milk.
Do you have to have the second shake for lunch?
You don't have to do it for lunch. You can do really breakfast and lunch, lunch and dinner, breakfast and dinner. It doesn't really matter, just as long as you do 2 shakes a day, because the 2 shakes and the bar are created to give you the amount of leucine we think is important, as well as the amount of protein that we think is important as well. And then it also gives you the least likelihood of sabotaging your program to a certain extent by virtue of what you might choose to eat as opposed to the shake.
Is there something you could do in replace of the Cinch bar? A snack, a different kind of snack that you could have?
Well, there are lots of healthy snack options. You can do carrot sticks or, vegetables, a piece of fruit, but I strongly recommend that people use the bars because it, again, is another source of leucine. It's another source of protein. It's going to be more filling in general for people. Protein is really great for helping you with, helping you to kind of have a more stable blood sugar and to deal with hunger the best. And so proteins are really your friend. And so a protein bar, enhanced with leucine is really the best way to go. But again, we give you on the Cinch Club and in the Success Guide some options for healthy snacks, just so you can have an alternative if you want.
Why should I drink the Cinch Energy Tea?
Well, it's a great question, and the reason we like the Cinch Energy Tea is because it contains green tea catechins. Tea is a great source of natural energy, so it's a good healthy option. It doesn't contain a lot of the calories that a lot of the sugary alternatives. A lot of people go get a coffee drink or a soda, and those are generally going to be full of calories and full of things that you don't necessarily need and are not going to help you feel great throughout the day. So the Cinch Tea was very carefully crafted to bring you a little extra green tea, but in a healthy fashion with only 5 calories.
Dr. Jamie, I have a question about those energy drinks. You see so many more people drinking them these days, and you even see kids at school drinking these drinks. Is that a good alternative?
Well, I personally don't think it's a great alternative, and I'm going to show you some actual examples of energy drinks because there's a lot, as you say, there's a lot on the market and there's a lot of choices.
And those are the ones.
And I think there's 3 main, things to think about here. One is choose your calories carefully and choose your calories wisely. I mean, don't waste them on things that aren't necessarily going to, be beneficial for you, especially if you're on a weight control program. So you've got, the Red Bull kind of drinks out here, 160 calories, 40 grams of carbohydrates, 39 grams of which are sugar. Okay, so a lot of sugar there. Other alternatives are things like Go Girl. It's a sugar-free energy drink. Okay, it doesn't have any calories, but it also essentially has artificial sweeteners. How does it get to be those 0 calories? So you've got the artificial sweetener option. A lot of people really aren't interested in that. Or you have the high sugar alternatives. And then you have the coffee drinks, and there's lots of alternatives for that. And they can be anywhere from 200, 250 calories up to 400 or 500 calories, depending on the size. You add sugar, syrups to them. You add, the triple, quad options, and all of a sudden, you've got, you really have a drink that's going to potentially sabotage you getting good success by just having too many calories.